Hey guys, TJ here, behalf of Mega Sports, and today I'm going to review over the Under Armour Charge 2 lacrosse head. So as you can see, I have the universal spec of the Under Armour Charge 2. It has a very high flare point, and also it has a very tight face shape, which is going to give you a lot of ball control, but for some of you it could be a little bit harder to catch with. So overall, the scoop on the Under Armour Charge 2 is great. It is angled very well, and it was really easy to get ground balls on natural grass and on turf. Also, as you can see, the scoop is pretty thick, and it has a big UA logo on the front, which is really nice. Another nice thing is that it has recessed top string holes on the back of the scoop, which is going to help protect your top strings so they won't wear out as fast. So as you can see, it has kind of a medium offset with a low kick point down here, similar to a Nike CEO or a Brine head. It's going to give you a nice smooth and quick release. It's going to allow for a naturally deeper pocket. So the head features their truss sidewall design. So as you can see, there are 6 sidewall struts going all throughout the head, which is a lot for a lacrosse head. It keeps the bottom part of the head really stiff, as you can see, but in the middle it does flex a little bit more, and at the top there is a little bit, but probably just the right amount for an offensive player. The sidewall struts offer a decent stiffness, even though the plastic is a little bit softer. I think the stiffness is very similar to the SDX Stallion U550. The head does get a little bit softer in the hotter temperatures, like 90 degrees and up, so that was one thing to take note of. So as you can see, the head has that more traditional Under Armour style throat, which I really don't like. On the front and back of the throat, there is these little pointy nubs, which I don't like. When you're one hand cradling, it kind of pokes your hand, which is really not that great. Also, there are cutouts on the front and also on the sides of the head, and there's only 1 screw hole. The head has 6 top string holes that are well spaced, but they are a little bit small. You really won't be able to fit a leather through these tiny holes. So if you plan on stringing this head with traditional pocket, you will need to use a top string. And also another thing, the scoop cutouts on the back only extend on the main 4 top string holes. So that is one thing that is kind of weird about this head. The head has 21 sidewall holes that go all the way down to the head, which is really nice. It gives you a lot of pocket options. Also, they are all the same size. The top ones are a little small, but they're not as small as the Under Armour Vitals and also the Under Armour Judgment. Also, the head has 4 well-sized and well-placed bottom string holes, which are going to be big enough for leathers. Overall, the head is super easy to string. It is designed more for a mid to maybe mid-high pocket, especially with the way that the face shape is set up with the really high flare point, and also where the bottom rail is kind of kinked kind of here in this area. So it's going to push more for that mid-high pocket. But with all the stringing holes, it's really easy to put just about any pocket in this head. As you can see right here in my Royal Blue Charge 2, I have a mid pocket with Lash X Pro mesh. It's got a really nice channel and 3 straights. It's got some pretty nice whip too. And also here is my game stick, which is another Charge 2 just in white. It's got the same style setup with that mid pocket Lash X Pro mesh, which we have a review on. It's got 3 straights in here, but they're pulled pretty tightly, so it gives me a good amount of whip. So the Under Armour Charge 2 comes in at a fairly lightweight 4.8 ounces, which is right there in the middle of the pack. It is the same weight as the Maverick Optic and Maverick Centric. I think that the Charge 2 has pretty good face-off potential because of that high flare point and keyhole face shape. Also, the bottom rail does flex in a little bit, which is nice. Very similar to the original Under Armour Charge. So I'd say that this is probably a pretty good option for face-off guys. I recommend this head to midfielders and attackmen, especially those that like to carry the ball and dodge, and even more so the ones that like to shoot on the outside. The flex points in this head are great for shooting on the outside, and I really liked it for that specific task. It's also a really good option for two-way midfielders. But if you play DMD, LSM, or close defense, I would go with the Under Armour Judgment, as you can see here. It's just a lot stiffer, even though it still has that same high flare point and tight face shape, which is really nice. So for defenders, I would go with the Under Armour Judgment instead of the Charge 2. Overall, I think the Under Armour Charge 2 is an excellent head. Right now, you can pick it up for $75 in most places. Originally, it started out at $95, and since then has dropped down to $75, which is really a great price point for this head. It's a high-end head, and it really does get the job done, especially for offensive players. I think it's just an awesome choice for attackmen and midfielders, and even then some for face-off guys. So overall, I would definitely recommend the Under Armour Charge 2 lacrosse head. So guys, if you enjoyed my review of the Under Armour Charge 2 lacrosse head, be sure to like the video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We post videos every Tuesday and Thursday, and thanks for watching.